Yeah. Maybe it'll get you a little freaking amped up.
Well, welcome back. We are episode 10, Empty Pockets Pod. Week 13, we missed last week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That was my bad. I was out at deer camp. Could not record the episode, but still got all the locks and games and props and records for everybody else. So let's get into that first. The records. Locks. Gage was the only one to not hit last week. Mine pushed.
That's not true.
That's still a push.
That's not a hit.
It wasn't not a hit though.
We can go either way you want to go.
Gage got off kind of easy. Either way. Locks 5-4 for me. Gage 5-4. Cam 5-4. Billy 4-5. Starting to catch up.
Ooh.
I don't know how we haven't hit a four-way yet with all of us so close. It's just everyone's on.
That just shows that it's. I mean, we are some average Joes for real, but that just shows that's pretty hard to hit a four-legger. Shows.
Props. I'm back. 11-7 on props. Gage 9-9. Billy's 9-9, and Cam's fallen to the bottom at 8-10. Fuck you, Cam. And then games. Cam has risen to the top.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
83-49. Gage coming in second now at 80-52. I'm third with 75 and 57, and then Billy way down at the bottom at 70.
The week before Thanksgiving was rough. We lost a lot of games.
I had a fucking huge week.
I went 7-7 that week. I think Cam, you went 77, right? Billy went 5-9.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, I've had back-to-back bad weeks.
That's all right. That's why you're at the bottom. No real news, but I do have a little trivia game today. I mean, crazy week last week and the week before. We didn't really cover the week before and last week. Must say a big shout out to my Packers, winning 2 in a row, beating the Lions at home on Thanksgiving. They stubbed Jordan Love of the turducken leg, which is just fucked up. I mean, everyone else got their leg. Dak got his leg. Who else? Who else won? The San Francisco? They got a leg.
He got his leg.
Yeah. Kittle took it back to the locker room.
Everyone was trolling, saying that fucking Greg Olsen fucked it up in the.
Yeah, I did see that.
But a little fucked up. Jordan Love deserved his leg. He balled out that week. The Packers are all the way back. I said they were trying to lose to get a draft pick. Fuck that. We're in playoff contention now.
So yeah, the last time we were on the pod, they were at 3-6, and they've won 2 in a row.
Come on. We're all the way back. Jordan Love's looking electric. Our rookie wide receiver's electric.
No more Marvin Harrison.
That's all right. We'll make a little playoff. We have nothing to lose, which is the scariest team to play against. I also have a little trivia today, boys. I hope you guys are ready. We are getting into fantasy. Another fantasy trivia, but this is for this year fantasy trivia. So I hope you've all been paying attention to this year's fantasy. Hold on, let me pull it up here. We're doing fantasy leaders. Each of you guys have 3 strikes. 3 strikes. It's just quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and tight end. So 3 strikes, top 10. It's a lot, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it'll be pretty quick to begin with, and then
can we help each other with our picks?
No, you have 3 strikes each. So okay. whoever has the least, whoever goes out, the first 2 that go out loses.
Oh shit! All right.
So this is
gonna be hard.
This is full PPR. And because Gage, you lost your lock last week, I don't think it's fair that you go first. So I think it's between Billy and Cam. I'm gonna flip a Zin can, heads, tails.
Okay. I like it.
Give me top.
Billy.
Give me top.
Okay, Cam, you pick heads.
Yep.
It's heads.
Let's go.
So, Cam, you go first. Billy second. Gage third. No, this is this year only.
I know.
All right. Are we doing like position? Going like with
no, you can just pick anything.
All right.
any quarterback, wide receiver, running back, or tight end, top 10. We're just going through that, and I will.
Give me,
Go
give me McCaffrey.
ahead. He is the number 1 overall running back.
Let's go. Fuck you guys.
It's so funny.
CMC, he's at 224. Billy, hold on. Let me do this down here. We'll go Cam, Billy, and Gage. So I'll throw your X's down low. So go ahead, Billy. Or Cam. Billy.
Travis Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey is tight end 2, I believe.
I believe as well.
Tight end 2. Yeah.
Trying to feed off the weaker end of the board first, you know?
At 96 points.
Well, then I'll just follow Billy so we can knock that out. I know that's Hawkinson at 1.
That is 100%. That's
Go ahead
TJ.
Go ahead and
So we'll
knock
throw
that
him
out.
at 106. Cam.
They were whispering, bro.
All right. Fucking hell.
Dude, I mean, the board is wide the fuck open, dude. Just
That's not the problem. Give me Tyreek.
That's a good pick.
who?
Tyreek Hill.
I believe that's wide receiver 1. It is Tyreek at 192. Billy. Let's rapid fire these. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, boys.
Sam Laporta.
Laporta.
I think he's like 5 or 6.
Laporta is 5.
He's sitting there.
Laporta is 5 with 87. Go ahead, Gage.
Give me AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is number 4 wide receiver at 147. Cam?
Hey, are we calculating up points?
No. It's just whoever strikes out. We're going off strikes.
Okay.
3 strikes, you're out.
I just saw you putting the points. I wanted to make sure.
I just am putting the points to let everyone know.
Cool.
Give
No,
me
you're
it's tough.
Dude, it's wide. Dude, just stay a top quarterback, bro.
Dak.
All right. Goddamn. Dak is... Dak's quarterback number 3.
As he should be.
Yes, he does not deserve 1, that's for sure. At 232.
Wait, so if you don't get number 1 or like on that list,
No, it don't matter. None of that matters. Just pick who's on the board.
We're just going off of literally. You don't get
pick top 10 players
Really?
in their
I thought it was
position.
top 1, and then if you don't get top 1, you get a strike.
No.
You're tripping.
Yeah.
He's tripping.
I'm gonna go CJ Stroud.
Good pick. Stroud is number 7 quarterback.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's down there.
CJ is at 226.
Just getting them points.
Where's I'll go Hurts.
Hurts is number 2, of course. What am I looking at? He is at 268.
Rapid fire, boys. Let's go. We got a lot of work to do
Cam?
here.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, I don't know if
Brock
he's in
Purdy,
top 10.
that's the first. He is number 11. That's your first strike.
That's a tough eater.
That
I mean,
is
you
tough.
guys haven't touched the running backs. Why would you go for a Brock Purdy pick?
Oh my god. Let's go, bro. I have terrible eyesight. Hang on, I gotta scoot up for a second. Let's go, Patty.
Patrick Mahomes, always a good one, but he's number 8.
Oh god, I can't fucking see.
Mahomes is 218.
Travis Etienne.
I've been waiting for that one. He's kind of slowed down a little bit, but hold on here.
He should be top. I don't know.
My shit
5.
closed out. Hold on. He's got to be top. ETN is number 3. With 182. Go ahead, boy. Cam, back to you.
CD Lamb.
Good pick. See, I think he's number 3. Yep, number 3. CD. He's got 154.
Let's rock Herbert.
I don't know about that one.
Watch me
Justin Herbert. He is number 5.
Oh,
He's been playing well. He just doesn't have much help there, as everyone said.
I'll go with Keenan Allen right after that. I know he's up there with him probably.
Yes, Keenan Allen is up there.
We'll save them running backs for last, boys.
Keenan Allen is actually number 2.
Honestly, I have shitty running backs in all my leagues, so I've been
158.
That's my issue right now. I have CMC, but I'm trying to think of just high performing running backs. I can't think of it.
Cam?
All right. Here we go. Damian Pierce.
No.
What is that?
That's an X.
I'm gonna look for you, but yeah, there's no shot.
Pretty good,
Damian Pierce isn't even in the top 18, so.
Fuck, I knew it. I told Billy it. He'd be pretty low.
Do you only know Texans players?
No. I
Okay.
see that Tyreek Hill. He could play the Dolphins.
Okay, Billy.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, he's number 1. I know that.
Oh, fuck me.
Josh Allen with 299.
Yeah.
Gage?
Give me I'm just gonna go with Mike Evans.
Oh, that's a good pick. He's been balling this year. Mike Evans, number 6, wide receiver. At 139. Cam, back to you. You got 2 strikes, bud. You better play a safe one here.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to play it safe. Oh yeah, give me Alexander Madison.
Wait, why are you throwing? I mean, he's not in the top 20 either.
All right,
He's throwing. Did you say Jordan Addison?
No, Alexander Madison. Billy, go ahead.
Give me 2 seconds. I had someone in my idea, but I started laughing. I'm going to take a shot at the dark here. I honestly don't know if he fell off top 10. Let's go Puka.
Ooh. Puka is no longer top 10. He is actually number 12.
Okay.
First strike for Billy. Boys, look at the running backs. Just think of some running backs here. We have.
I'm fine, bro. I don't know who's been performing.
Derrick Henry.
That was my fucking one.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's number 7.
Yeah. That fucks me a little bit.
At 141. Billy, back to you.
Oh god. Let's rock Jared Goff.
Ooh,
He's
had a
right
couple
there
of
on the
bad
fringe.
weeks, dude. Number 13, Billy.
Me.
Let me go. Give me what is maybe Jahmyr Gibbs?
Ooh, I like that pick. Jahmyr Gibbs.
He's close. He had a tough stretch for the beginning, but he's bald.
He's not in the top 18.
Ah, what? Gibbs ain't in the top 18?
He is not. No.
What? Damn, there's my ex. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. I think I'm cooked here, low key.
I mean, this is pretty weak, boys.
Okay, number 9 will impress you. Number 4 will really blow your mind for quarterbacks. I mean, number 2 running back. He's had a rough year.
Yeah,
running back.
I haven't been paying attention to fucking running backs at all. That's my fucking biggest issue. Oh.
Yeah, it hasn't been a year of much running back.
Yeah. Fuck. Mostert?
That's number 2. Holy shit.
Good pick. Good pick.
Raheem is at 182.
He's hanging in there by a thread. I'm going to go another Lion, and I'm going to go St. Brown.
St. Brown.
I have him in the back, bro, but I didn't want to pull it because I'm at the 2.
He's
Yeah,
number
I just
8.
went ahead and pulled it.
And I fucking hit. Oh.
St. Brown is at 128. I mean, these are easy picks, boys. I don't want to hear, like... Mostert had, 50 points in one game. I mean, how would you not get him in the top 10?
He's not a guy you really think of. I still think he's underrated, honestly. He still be kind of popping off out of nowhere.
Really?
Whenever you think of the Dolphins, you think, Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle.
Yeah, thanks for... Oh, I'm rocking Tua. Thanks for the fucking pull.
Oh, yeah, I did just give you that. Damn, I didn't even think Tua wasn't on there. He's on there. Yeah.
I've been staring at the RB fucking slots, just trying to run through who would fucking...
Can I be honest with you? 2's number 12.
Oh my god.
I'll go over these just so we can get it out of the way. Number 4 quarterback, Sam Howell.
Yeah, I was going to say Howell. I was saving him. I
Number
had Howell
6,
in my back pocket.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh my god.
Number 9, the kid, Jordan Love. Right behind Patty. Big matchup, number 8 and number 9 quarterback going at it Sunday night. Number 10, Dobbs, the fucking man.
Dobbs is still 10 after that shitty week last week?
Wide receivers, we will look at those. I'll go through those quicker. Number 5, Stephon Diggs. Number 7, DJ Moore. Number 9, Jamar Chase. Number 10, Ayuk.
I was going to say Chase. I was kind of saving it. I didn't know if he was still in there or not. I didn't know if he squeaked in. I think DJ Moore's interesting. I didn't realize he was that high.
50 in one game.
Well, I know he had the one big game, but
that usually will put you on some of this. Look at Raheem was out for a couple of games. He still made it. Brian Robinson, number 4 for running backs.
Yeah.
Number 5 and number 6 was Josh Jacobs and Gus Edwards. Number 9, Kyron Williams. And 10 was David Montgomery. And then for tight ends, George Kittle, number 3, Mark Andrews, number 6, Taysom Hill. Pretty good. Cole Kmet, number 7, Dalton Schultz, Jake Ferguson, and then David Njoku. So, Gage, pretty convincing dub there. I mean, Cam was just throwing. Pretty pathetic performance out of Cam.
I just started, learning about all the players this year, so it's going to take me a while.
It's okay. I mean, you play fantasy, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I haven't paid attention since, week 3.
What's your record in fantasy, Cam?
You have fantasy pulled up?
He's got it pulled the fuck up. He's still... Come on.
6-6 in one of them.
Surprise.
6-6 in both.
Wow. Okay. Middle of the road. That's all right. Hey, Cam, I'll make one a little bit more friendly for you next week. Let's get into the games, though. That's what's important.
Let's go, boys. I'm hyped. I'm
Games
excited.
time, Thursday night, big game. Gage, you and I have, we've been pretty high in the Seahawks. I feel like they've been letting us down for the last couple of weeks. They've been looking pretty pathetic the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on with them. In Dallas versus the Cowboys, if you would have told me this game 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would have said this would have been a good game, would have been a close game. But the way the Seahawks are performing is just they look bad. They have that one rookie cornerback who looks really good. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but Witherspoon. Yeah, he looks electric on their defense. He's making big
Yeah,
plays
he's
all the
nice.
time.
Nice with it.
But other than that, I mean, their offense is looking so stale. Gino, you can tell his injury is really affecting him this year, or it's the Gino of old that.
JSN had the one-hander.
I mean, he's a beast. Yeah, but I mean, Gino can't throw it to him. He's got an injured shoulder. I don't know what's going on with him. He's trying to play through it, but I don't know if he's going to be fully healthy for this week. So this week's a pretty easy pick for me. I'm going with the Cowboys spread. I've went against the Cowboys spread the last couple of weeks because they've had huge spreads every week and they've been burning me on it. As much as I hate fucking Billy and I hate fucking the Cowboys, I got to ride the Cowboys this week. Let's fucking go. Thursday night. I'm putting some fucking big bets in the Cowboy this week. Thursday night.
Here we go, boys. Yeah, I'm going to roll with the spread as well. It scares me a little bit just because the Cowboys have been winning by such a large
-9,
margin on their last few. So, but we're going to keep it quick, simple. I'm excited football's back. I just got back from Viva La Vegas. Watched the Chiefs game up there in Allegiant. It was
Gage,
electric.
can you please say how tell the experience though. Say how close you were, how fun it was.
We were pretty fortunate. Ford kind of hooked us up, and we stayed on the in the Win Club right on the field, right there. Couldn't really have a better view.
Right in the end zone.
If I feel like there probably wasn't a bad view in there. Allegiant is really nice, very modern stadium. Cool if you haven't been or if you ever get to go out there and go. It's awesome. It was electric. We came back. First quarter was looking a little rough. Second quarter started off a little rough. We came back. And got that dub. So it was nice walking out of there in Chiefs gear with the dub. I don't know if y'all seen the videos of Arrowhead West out there, but it was pretty red. So
can we please just say how humble Gage was for that whole description? I would have been like, fuck yeah, I went to Vegas, went to fucking Allegiant, it was lit.
It was. I
was very fortunate. It was good.
It was cool, man. I mean, I didn't pay for it, so I'm not some baller that can just go out there and go to Win Club seating and fucking watch a game. But it was cool. It was electric. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we're going with the boys with the spread. I don't like how big the spread is, but let's go. Let's have a big week. I'm ready to be back. I'm ready that the pockets is back, boys.
Billy's riding it. We already know.
Next weekend?
What is it?
I'm not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. We're gonna do a watch party. I'm coming down to see the boys. We're gonna have a weekend of football together. I was gonna go this weekend, but we had some stuff come up for the Chiefs Packers. It would have been fun to sit and watch with Gage and I, but next weekend's gonna be electric. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll have fun with it.
We're gonna do a little watch party, just record our reactions to the games, probably have red zone stuff pulled up. It's gonna be a good time. Billy, you riding the boys? Of course you are. We can just
look at him.
We can go straight to Cam. We can go straight to Cam.
The Cowboys spread is actually my lock of the week.
Oh shit!
Boom, boom, boom! Starting off. Let's go.
I ain't betting on it, but I don't like
Billy,
bet on the Cowboys.
How's it your lock and you're not gonna bet on it?
Billy,
Cowboys, they fucking toss it every time.
I will gladly say the bankroll will be on it tomorrow.
all right. I mean, I will admit I trashed the Cowboys at the beginning of the year. They looked bad. You can be honest, Billy. They looked bad at the beginning of the year.
Bad games, no. Like
I thought Mike. Go ahead.
They got outplayed by the 49ers, got their ass beat, and then you can't
lost to the Cardinals. Yeah,
like that's the big one. I mean but if you go back and look at all your top teams right now, they've all lost to questionable teams. So right now it's going to be a fun little race here to the end because this is a big weekend here. We'll get to the game later, but obviously the Eagles and the 49ers play this week. If the 49ers do win, next weekend when you're down, Sunday Night Football is Philadelphia at Dallas. Sunday Night Football.
I know.
But I think it becomes a little bit more of a bigger deal because if Dallas wins, they have the same record. It starts getting a little bit more question marks, but it'll be fun. So
Yeah, I agree. The Cowboys really picked it up. CD Dak is playing out of his mind this year. CD Lamb's playing really, really well. Brandon Cooks is really getting involved in the offense, which I love to see.
Yeah,
I thought he was a great addition to their team, but he wasn't really performing much at the beginning of the year, and now they're really like. I mean, it almost seems like he's one of Dak's favorite targets, which is kind of fun to see. Brandon Cooks still
Throwing him
balling
the
out.
ball.
So
yeah, for real. And I
Cooks
don't
has been successful everywhere he's went.
yeah, right. He's a good receiver.
back too far because we got to get through the games though. But let me explain one thing. I had a 4 touchdown parlay. There's 4 touchdown scores. It was on Thanksgiving. It was 2 from the first game. Devontae Turpin from the Cowboys to score, which he was plus like 800 or 900, and then CMC closed it out. I think it was both the running backs. Montgomery ended up not scoring. I think it was. So he was the one that fucked everything down the stretch for me. Or it was Montgomery scored and the other running back, I don't remember, but one of the running backs fucked me. And then
Montgomery scored, so yeah.
So it was fucking
Gibbs, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking a big fuck you to the face because it was like, I don't know, like $5 into 750. It was crazy odds because of Turpin in there. But yeah, it was, you'll lose some, but we're going to win some.
No, that's good. The Cowboys,
crazy that you had Turpin in there. The fact that you had that in there.
The Cowboys have been rolling on all cylinders, which just scare me because I hate the Cowboys, but they've been looking really nice, and I can't bash on them when they're looking as nice as they are. But who else has been looking really nice, and that brings me to the first Sunday game. The Broncos and the Texans. I mean, Broncos at Texans. Texans are favored -3.5. Both these teams, the Broncos have the biggest win streak in the NFL right now. Texans, they've been looking on fire. CJ looked a little slow last week through 3 picks, or the week before, I'm sorry, through 3 picks. Still love that team. I mean, if I was a Texans fan right now, I would be feeling incredible. Noah Brown, fucking Tank Dell. Who's the other one? Cam.
Will Anderson, C.J. Stroud.
Who's the other wide receiver besides Noah Brown, Tank Dell?
Nico Collins.
Nico Collins. I mean, the wide receiver crew you have with a quarterback that is throwing the ball like he can. I mean, every time I switch to that game, I watch Red Zone every weekend. I just see big play after big play after big play down the field, either throwing to Nico, one of those 3 guys down the field. I mean, that team is probably one of the most fun to watch this year.
I agree.
From what they've been doing, which I don't know if I'm just riding too high on how much fun I'm watching them because the Broncos do look well. Russell Wilson's right back. He lost 15 pounds. He's fast. I mean, he's looking like the Russell Wilson of old. The Broncos team is finally clicking. Sean Payton's getting them together. But I'm riding the Texans this week at home, -3.5. I fucking love this team right now. And I think that they have a commanding win. I think they shut the win streak on the Broncos. They're due for a loss, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Texans have let me down a few times, but then they keep kind of bouncing back. I'm gonna go with the Texans. I'm gonna go money line. Still don't think the Broncos. They're riding kind of a win streak, but I just don't think they're. I still don't think they're that talented of a team. But they're coming up. I mean, they're playing good football. I just think the Texans are gonna get one here. The boys, I think they'll get one. I like the Texans too. They're fun to watch, like Garrett said. So I'm on money line.
Billy Cam.
I'm also going to take the Texans. I'm also only going to ride the money line. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the Broncos. They fucking have, like I said, been on a heater, but Texans have a little bit more explosiveness on offense, so I think that's where they might run away from it. Honestly, the -3.5 probably is going to hit. I'd rather play it a little bit safe because Broncos play really good teams close, so we'll see.
I will say, Cortland Sutton this year, it's so fun to see him like really balling out back in the offense. I feel like last year he had really kind of a slow.
He's been hurt like every year for the last few years.
Yeah, it's fun to see his ability because he is a good wide receiver. He's had like 2 of like the best catches, touchdown catches this year, I think, which is pretty cool to see.
Fuck the donkeys. Fuck the donkeys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cam,
I have Texans money line. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end on a fucking field goal, like most of their fucking games. So, but yeah, I see
Scared
Texans money.
money don't make no money, Cam. I just need
All
to
right,
say.
yeah, you're right. Parlay that with the under, and yeah, make you some money.
uh, Chargers at Patriots. Patriots just seem like a dumpster fire right now.
Straight
Bill
up.
Belichick seems like he's on his way out. I feel
To
so
maybe the
sorry.
Chargers.
Feel so sorry for Mac Jones. I mean, I just watched the other day his really sad press conference he had. Um, he's a good guy. He seems like he can be a good quarterback. He's just not working that system whatsoever. It's sad to see. Uh, so I like the Chargers as much as the Chargers like to Charger. I still like them to win here. I think they win more than they're favored -6, but I still feel like they have a demanding win, especially after they've had a few rough games. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers money line on it though, just in case it is somewhat close. Maybe I don't know. You never know with Belichick, but they've been complete ass. And I feel like the Mac Jones and Zach Wilson situation is pretty similar.
I agree.
I don't know. I just think they both need fresh starts and get a chance. And maybe they aren't starters, but I don't know. Need a fresh start, fresh chance elsewhere. Uh,
Real
Chargers
quick,
money line.
the
I'm kind of
Patriots
like you. I think the Chargers might beat them by 14, but we'll see.
scared. That's okay. The
Yeah.
Patriots do have 3 consecutive primetime games coming up, which is pretty sad to think.
Ugh.
Listen to this game. Thursday night football, week 14 versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh. That's going to be a fucking grunge match to
Ugh.
watch. Week 15, Monday night football versus the Chiefs. And then week 16 versus the Broncos. That's Sunday night football. It's Christmas Eve.
That's
Who's making? I don't know what they thought of the Patriots last year. They looked bad
if they're
last
gonna
year,
have
but
to flex, man, they're gonna have to
I
flex
hope
something.
so. I hope so
Jeez.
because that's
Jeez.
just those are terrible primetime
Yeah,
games.
that's awful. Nobody wants to watch a Patriots team that's fucking 2-8, aren't they? Are they 2-8?
No, they're more than that. I'll pull it up right here.
Yeah, 2-9.
Oh shit! I thought they were better than that.
Horrible.
Billy Cam, what do you got?
Mitch Toronto Chargers money line.
You fucking pussies.
Ditto.
Damn. All right. Lions at Saints. Lions favored -4. The Packers beat the Lions last week. Thanksgiving, everything, ever since I was a kid, always watching the Lions on Thanksgiving, I was always wondering when they're going to play the Packers. They did a couple of times, but I was so hyped to watch the Lions play the Packers this weekend that was 2 weekends ago or whatever it was on Thanksgiving. And the Packers came up with a dub. It was kind of their dying hope, must win, need to win this game to have a chance. They won. The Lions need a bounce back, though. I see the Lions really stunted on the Saints this week. Jared Goff looked horrible. He's been kind of having the last 3 or 4 weeks, having some rough weeks. But the running back duo and Montgomery and Gibbs is so strong. I feel like they pummel the Saints. So I'm riding with the Lions -4.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby. We're back. Big cock lock. That's exactly why I'm riding these old Lions this week. They're going to come back. They've had some rough turnovers and defensive issues, but I think Dan Campbell's, he normally gets them right, and this is a get-right game against the Saints. They do play well. The Saints do play well better in New Orleans, but I just feel like the Lions are a way better team, so I'm rolling it. Riding
I
it.
love it.
-4. Lock of the week, baby. Big cock lock of the week.
I'm rocking the -4 as well. They fucked me in like every parlay I had on Thanksgiving Day. So
Fuck you, Billy.
yeah. But I told you, I live bet the Packers that day too. So that's about the only time I'll ever put money on the Packers. So, but
This week?
yeah, they need to get right week. It's a good spot. truthfully probably don't think this will be close, but who the fuck knows? I also thought they were going to beat the Packers by 14 on Thanksgiving. And yeah, look what happened.
Damn, that's
Can't.
crazy. Give me Saints to cover.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm glad someone's the hater that needs to make the lock hit. But
Yeah.
Cardinals Steelers, another stinker, big stinker. Steelers again been outplayed almost every single week. They looked decent last weekend.
Hey, first time over 400 yards, baby. You got rid of Canada.
Right.
Yep.
That's why they looked really good last weekend. That's why I got to ride the Steelers, dude. I mean, again, the Steelers, no matter what team they have, they always remain above even and always remain in the playoffs every single year. I mean, if you look back, they're in the playoffs or are
Tomlin's the GOAT.
positive. I mean, he is. I don't know what he's doing over there or what the
Nah,
script is in the
Andy's
NFL
the GOAT, but
that makes the Steelers. It's some weird script that the Steelers always need to be positive in the playoffs, even if they get smoked the first round. But Steelers minus 5.5. I think it's gonna be a close game, so I do have the Cardinals to cover, but it's just in Steelers fashion. I think that again they're coming off a big week. I just don't see them sustaining that kind of offense for the rest of the year.
yeah. I'm rolling Steelers money line. I think they're gonna come out and win this game. But Kyler, they've been competitive in every game they've played since Kyler's been back. So I do. Kyler looks like old Kyler. He's pretty fun to watch again. I feel like whenever he's actually playing good, it's fun to watch. So either way, I'm gonna go Steelers though. I think the defense is really good, and I think without Canada, they do open up the offense. Upsets me fantasy purposes. I got Jalen Warren, but Najee Harris looked good. But go Steelers. Steelers look good. Have something to hope for now. They got a good record and their offense has opened up. So what more could you ask for there? Feel like they're gonna keep riding it though. What do you think, Goonies? What do you got here?
I was pretty fucking close to just taking the under on the points, to be honest, for this fucking game. But I'm gonna rock Steelers money line. I think they'll still win the game, but Kyler's definitely back. I really haven't watched him play too much, so I'll probably watch that game because I'm just seeing highlights of his the last run around again. So
Yeah, right.
He always makes some magic happen.
I'm taking Steelers spread 5.5, and then also the over on the points.
Wow, what is the over under?
40 looks like 40.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, again, Kyler is back, so they have been looking better with Kyler.
Went to
back.
41.
It's funny. I mean, Kyler. There was a lot of doubts on Kyler, and he's been kind of really showing up for the team since he's been back, which is pretty cool to see.
Well, there was a lot of talk, about him maybe, not even ever stepping back foot on the field for Arizona. Yeah. And the fact that he's playing all right for him, I feel like they're going to have to keep rolling with him next year. So, see. And unless maybe they do move on. Maybe they make a big splash. The offseason's already, approaching, and it's kind of crazy, really. Going to be some big moves.
I know. It's crazy how fast he's going. It sucks, but Falcons, Jets. Falcons at Jets. Falcons are favored -3. Another stinker game.
Just a horrible game.
But if they do what they did last week with Bijan, getting him the fucking ball, and the week before, the Falcons look like a whole new team. I mean, it's ridiculous. They have Ritter back. He threw like 2 or 3 picks last week, but they still got Bijan the ball. He had 2 touchdowns. I mean, give Bijan the ball, and you're going to win the game. The Jets have a good defense, especially against the pass. So I think the magic here is going to be getting Bijan the ball. I think the Falcons are good enough to hold off whatever Jets offense has going on. What is pretty crazy, I don't know if you guys all seen Aaron Rodgers back practicing.
Yep.
They took him off of IR. He's going to be back in the next couple of weeks. And the big question is, what does he have to gain? Because the Jets have like the worst or second worst record in the AFC. So, I mean, the Jets need to win these games. I mean, for it to make sense for Rodgers to come back, really. So, I don't know. I hate this game. I wouldn't bet this game. I have Falcons money line because I feel like they're gonna pull it out, and I've been betting the Jets, and the Jets have been letting me down. They've been getting fucking smoked. So I think the Falcons somehow win this game, but it is kind of a must win for the Jets. So look out for the Jets as well. I think that they try to play this team tough.
I was kind of gonna say the same thing. I feel like the Rodgers practice thing kind of is a glimpse of hope for the team. So maybe they'll be like, oh, hey, this guy might come back. So if we can make a push, he'll for sure come back.
Right.
But I also think that Zach Wilson kept him in the games. He
I know.
managed it. He wasn't gonna light you up, and they weren't. Obviously, they were having trouble scoring in the red zone. But hell, I mean, the Chiefs had trouble scoring in the end zone in the second half. Things can always turn around. Uh, I think Zach Wilson gives them a better shot. I'm going Falcons here just for the fact of the Jets' offense is it's in shambles. But I'm like Garrett. Maybe the defense is too much to handle, and they're all hyped that Rodgers comes back. So
Just to
maybe they
piggyback on
take
that
it.
too, I agree. I don't even Zach Wilson. I think his biggest decision making issues was him holding the ball too long because of their offensive
Yeah,
line was too bad.
yeah,
He did throw a couple of bad picks, but it's usually when he's under a lot of pressure and he's trying to make a play.
yeah,
But a lot of his turnovers and his downfall was him getting strip sacked or him getting, not throwing the ball out of bounds when he should. I mean, I think it's he has the talent, but he needs to really work on that decision making of just throwing the ball away or getting rid of the ball quicker, or they have the talent there. It's just it frustrates you to watch with how bad their offensive line is.
yeah. I agree. And it's a doozy of a game when the over under is 34
Oh
points. So
yeah, oh yeah.
it's a
Take
doozy, man.
I take the over on that, but
Yeah, that's a doozy. But I'm gonna go Falcons. We'll see what happens. I think they're kind of riding hot. They threw Ritter back in there and maybe got a spark. He had a couple turnovers though, so he still struggles there. But give Bijan the fucking ball, like you said. Let's roll. They're a good team with
The
him.
same thing. I'm rocking this Falcons money line as well. They think they have a better chance of winning with Zach Wilson playing, but with him being the third guy, I think like by rule, the other two have to get injured for him to play. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cut and dry. So
you want to know what's kind of crazy, and Cam's gonna love this stat. And I know we don't cover college football at all, but Iowa and Nebraska last week had the lowest over under in college football history, and the under cashed.
Dude,
dude, I was actually gonna
the
say
lowest
It was
scoring schools in
25 or
history.
25 and a half, and total
Probably.
points was 23.
no, I was just about to say something. So Iowa, Michigan. Iowa's over under for their team total for each half is half a point.
That's wild.
So for
That's
I mean,
them
it
to
just
insane.
goes to show how good Iowa's defense and special teams is, and how bad their offense is.
yeah, I don't.
Kim, who do you got in this game, though?
It's a shit game.
Andrew.
That's what we've been saying.
Yeah, Falcons -3. I'll take the spread.
Damn, Cam's taking spreads this week.
He
You know,
is.
it's going
He's
to be a
balling.
dangerous week.
I'm having a good
Colts
week.
at Titans. Colts are favored -1, probably just a pick 'em game. At home against the Titans, it's Tractor Cedo season, but it's also Zach Moss season. Zach Moss is back. Jonathan Taylor hurt. He's out for 3 or 4 weeks. That's a fantasy win or loss. I mean, all those people that were holding on to Zach Moss after Jonathan Taylor got back, good for you. I'm one of them, thank God. He's back. I mean, they're both great running backs, especially with that
I
O-line.
fucking cut him.
Yeah, I know. I
Here.
picked him up. Thanks, Gage.
Either way, they're great running backs. I think anyone really can be a great running back with that offensive line. And I like the Colts. Again, Minshew Magic. They've been feisty. They're a fun team to watch. They've put up some big points. They've had some stinker games, but I still think that the Titans team just, I don't know. They really haven't proved anything to me this year. They've been so hot or cold. Depends if Hopkins is really getting involved. So I like the Colts in this game.
I'm rolling Titans money line, and I'm doing that because it's Derrick Henry season.
It's Tractorcito.
Yes, like you said, it's tractor season, fridge season, whatever you want to call it, Derrick Henry season. I think last week we got a glimpse of it, so I think that's what's going on, and we'll see. We'll see what happens there, but I do also think it's kind of a pick 'em game. The Colts are hit or miss. Kind of depends on how Minshew comes out. Uh, but both teams need a dub as well. So
Yeah. Goonies.
Titans as well. Feed my boy Derrick Henry, and you'll win games. So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
what do you think, Curly? Those of y'all that don't know, these are two of the Three Stooges. We got Mo and Curly right there.
I'm gonna take Colts money line.
Let's ride it, Cam. Let's ride it.
Yes, sir.
Dolphins at Commanders. Dolphins seem, again, they like to beat up on bad teams. Commanders, in my opinion, bad team. 9.5 is big though, so it's hard to bet that. I feel like I've been getting burned though betting against the big spreads. I can't take Dolphins money line. So right, I'm taking the Commanders to cover. I feel like at home they play this team better than what you'd expect, but with the Dolphins, you never know. They could put up 600 yards, and I mean, it's tough to tell. So the Dolphins have looked. I mean, again, I believe, especially after losing 2 weeks ago, I feel like the Dolphins might be more fraud. You know, they're definitely on fraud alert. They can't beat up any of the good teams. They just beat up on bad teams. So I like the Commanders to cover because I feel like the Commanders, when Sam Howell is balling, like I've said over the last 10 weeks, when Sam Howell's balling, he looks really good. When he's not, he looks really bad. So hoping he comes out at home looking good this week, feeding the ball. They have all the weapons, Dotson, McLaurin. I mean, they got Brian Robinson. They have all the weapons, so we'll see. But I'm taking the Commanders cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins to cover. I just think that this is the game where the Dolphins kind of do beat up on one of those bad teams. We'll see how it goes. Kind of is a big spread. I don't like fat spreads either. Nobody does, but we're going to take this one and we're going to roll with it. I think, like I said, I think this is the game that they kind of get. You'll see them have kind of an explosive game. They didn't have that game against the Jets. They had some defensive big plays. So, like, Tua had some turnovers. That Jets defense is always
They're
feisty.
legit, dude. They're legit.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens against this Commanders team. This has got to be a game that Miami's got to prove to everybody. I feel like this game that they can ball. So
I'll be
we'll see what
honest,
happens.
dude. If that Jets had Aaron Rodgers this year, and the Jets defense would be on the field a lot less than what they are, I feel like they would be. I mean, I hate
They're
to say
probably
it, but
their record's probably flip flopped 7-4. I would say.
I'd say even better than that. I
Yeah.
think that defense is so dominant, and the fact that they are still doing what they're doing with how long they're on the field every single game. I mean, it really makes you wonder how good that team would have been with Aaron Rodgers kind of leading that team. So, but yeah, I agree with you. Tua was looking a little slow last week. What do you got, Goonies?
Wait. Just want to back up a second. You said Jets defense is dominant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Cowboys put up 30 on them. Anyways, Dolphins minus 9.5 as well.
Yeah, and probably half of them were probably defensive touchdowns.
We did get a pick six that game, or I think it was a strip sack fumble. It don't matter at the end of the day. They still whooped on them, but
Can I give a little stat though? Okay, I'm gonna give you two players. Okay, two players. I have Deron Bland and DK Metcalf. Okay, one of them has 3 touchdowns and the other one has 5 touchdowns. Who do you think has what?
It's Bland, dude. That's crazy.
Bland has 5 touchdowns, 5 pick sixes this year. Ugh.
NFL record.
Nuts.
NFL record. Dude is balling.
And people thought they were fucked when Trayvon Diggs goes down, and then boom, Bland comes out of nowhere.
I mean, he is balling. He is fun to watch. The way that he gets in there and can deceive the quarterback into throwing the passes. And I mean, it's crazy. 5 pick sixes, and
Bro,
there's still weeks left.
I could do that. Give me Dolphins spread.
Fuck. Okay, I'm the only one riding the Commanders, huh? That's all right. Panthers Bucks. Panthers at Bucks.
Did Billy say he was going, or did he go spread?
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
Dolphins spread.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Dolphins beat up on bad teams.
Yeah, we've been saying it. I'm feeling the Commanders. I had high hopes on the Commanders at the beginning of the year, and they've let me down. But I'm hoping.
They played the Eagles close twice. So I mean, like,
Well, they always play the Eagles close. They always play the Eagles close.
Division game.
Panthers Bucks though. I don't know. I'm liking the Bucks. They're getting Godwin and Mike Evans more involved. Rasheed White. Who would have thought that he has the second most receiving yards out of a running back this year? I mean, he's balling.
Is
Baker?
Is Baker Mayfield?
He's having a good year.
Huh?
Is he playing Baker Mayfield?
I believe so. I know he went out with a concussion, didn't he? Last week. From what I read, I think he's back. From what it looks like, I like this Bucks team. They're staying competitive. Still love Baker. They're favored -0.5 or 5.5 at home. I'm riding with the Bucks.
Yeah, but it looks like Baker's good to go. That's what I was double checking because I was kind of determines it probably. Because we heard a stat from our friend that's going to be a guest on the show probably before the watch party. So then y'all can meet him before the watch party. But we got a friend that's going to come on the show. He told me a stat today. He said the interim coaches were 3-1 last year. And that kind of stuck with me because that means something. So I'm gonna flop my pick. I was going Bucks, but I'm gonna flop my picks. So I'm gonna go Panthers. I think they're gonna catch a
Oh,
dub.
is their interim coach? Didn't they get Saturday?
No, that was last year. That was the Colts.
No. Didn't they get him though? Who did they get this year?
No, their interim coaches, I believe. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. Panthers. Tepper, I think. No, that's their fucking owner. Panthers.
The Panthers hired Jeff Saturday as the interim coach to replace Frank Wright.
Well, last year that was Steve Wilkes.
I'm telling you, dude, they got Jeff Saturday.
Chris Tabor. Fuck. Either way, yeah.
What am I reading here then? With
Chris Tabor's taking over. Either way, I don't know. I think teams play hard for their interim coaches, and Bryce Young has a good control of that team. He I feel like he's a good leader. They just have no pieces.
I got Twitter trolled 100% because I was looking back and I thought Saturday was the fucking head coach.
Oh no, I hate when that happens. You go down like a rabbit hole and you're like, fuck, this isn't even true.
Yeah. I was riding on that too. That's funny. I was gonna bring that up too. That's funny.
Oh man. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna flop it. I went Bucks, but for some reason now I'm just Cole said that and it's sticking with me. I'm gonna go just money line. I'm gonna go Panthers money line.
Like it. Risky.
I'm not gonna lie, we were talking about it and I flopped my pick too, but I'm just gonna take the spread. I'm gonna take the Panthers +5. So
Damn.
It's a good pick.
I appreciate you guys extending my lead on your picks. Yeah, give me the Bucks. Bucks spread.
Money line? Yes, sir.
money wise. Oh god.
Money wise.
Browns at Rams next game.
Should have sure said money wise.
What's been going on with the Rams, dude? They lost to the Packers, top team. And then the Rams go and beat up on the Cardinals last week. I think the Rams are back, dude.
Kyron Williams looked unreal.
I mean, he looks unbelievable now that he's back. Their offense looks like once Kyron Williams is in there, they're on full cylinders. They can feed him the ball, they throw it to him, run it with him, and then they have some of the most explosive weapons with Puka.
I think Kupp should be back.
Yeah. This is my lock of the week. Rams are favored at home -3.5. I think is even a little low against the Browns.
Let's go.
I mean,
I
that's
like it.
easy lock of the week. Who's the Browns quarterback now, Gage?
I think they're down to Flacco and Walker. So Philip Walker or Flacco.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't know if the scriptwriters know something more than I do. I feel like the Rams should be favored way more than 3.5.
So the Rams are kind of in the same spot as the Packers. I mean, I think they're 5-6. They can make a run. They have the talent
They're
on
5
offense.
and 6.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what will happen. But I love the Rams in this game. I bet the house on the Rams in this game to win, and I feel like they definitely cover the 3.5 spread. So Bilbo, Gage.
I'm going.
Bam.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I kind of chimed in on Garrett because Rams. Yeah, Rams spread. I like it. I like this a lot. The Cleveland's banged up and their defense hasn't been as good as what it was.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm rocking the same thing. Rams spread. I like the Browns defense a lot, but quarterback's really fucking important, as we can see with the Jets. So it's gonna be hard for them to stay in the game. So
Yeah, give me the Rams spread.
I love this pick, dude. This was my. I mean, looking over the games, this was like the one that stuck out easiest.
Let's
for me.
go. Let's go. Locks are hitting. They're all in, right? No, 3 of them.
We're still waiting on Billy's, so we'll see.
Okay.
We got a couple of close games
Oh
too.
man, we only got 2 games left, Bill.
Three games.
3 games
49ers
left, Bill.
at Eagles. Last Sunday afternoon game, 49ers are favored at -3 with Eagles at home, which is kind of weird to see as well. As much as I fucking hate the Eagles, I also fucking hate the 49ers. Game of the week, it has to be. One of them at least. I mean,
100%.
49ers, Eagles at home. Fucking hate the Eagles. I hope the Eagles burn and lose and everyone gets injured. But, I mean, they are looking dominant. I mean, they're looking like the juggernauts of the NFL. They're looking like the best team in the NFL right now. I think we can all agree. 49ers are starting to get a little hotter after their losing streak, but I don't know, it's tough. This game I hate as well. 49ers are -3, which I don't know. I'm taking the 49ers money line this game, but I mean, I think this game can go either way. It's hard to pick either side. Both these teams look like Super Bowl teams, so it's hard to pick.
Yeah, I think this isn't. I mean, I think this is your NFC Championship, boys. They're just complete juggernauts of the NFC. You might throw Dallas in the mix if they can get past that. I mean, they got to get that dub.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think this is your NFC Championship if that's how it seeds out. But I'm gonna go with the Niners money line. I think again, yeah, it's a toss up, but I think that this is the game that. I don't know. The Eagles have been really close to losing one. You know, they're
due for a loss.
They're due for a loss, and they are a great team. They've been playing great in the fourth quarter, unreal. Jalen Hurts. I saw some stats the other day of like him when they're behind and him when they're ahead. Like he's clutch this year, very clutch. But
I mean, they should have lost last week to the Bills. The Bills were up.
Yeah.
The Bills were up. They looked like they were going to win the game, and the Bills tossed that game. I mean, that was totally on the Bills. They completely lost. Stephon Diggs was doing the old celebrations that he shouldn't have been doing in the end zone. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a toss-up completely. I'm going to go Niners for the reason because I feel like this is the game they should have. They all feel like, I'm not going to say they should have won, but they all feel like they should have won this game in the playoffs the last time they played them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they're coming
back. Yeah,
this might be their Super Bowl. You know, this is like the Niners Super Bowl. You know, if they don't make it. So go ahead and chalk it up Niners. I do also feel like Vegas knows something we don't. You know, they're giving us that line for a reason. So I'm gonna go Niners money line.
I fucking hate both these teams with everything in my body. Whenever
like 2 of the only teams in the NFL that can whoop the fucking Cowboys.
But Never in my life have wanted the 49ers to win so bad.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm fucking
Dude, I'm
saying.
so tired of the Eagles because it's not like they're fucking playing. I'm still so low on the Eagles, and they're fucking 10-1. I'm still so low on the Eagles. They, to me, are like a 7-4 team. Like that's how
Nah,
more to me. And yeah, record is what it is. They have a
I
gauntlet
think you're a
stretch.
little delusional, but I get what you're saying.
They have a gauntlet stretch here towards the end. So do the Cowboys. A lot of people have some tough schedules here at the end. A lot of good games, but it's exactly that. The 49ers are favored for one reason, and to be honest, I think they're going to run away with it. They've proven they're the most well-rounded team. The Eagles haven't quite done that because I don't know, they find ways to win, which is what's important. But I don't know. I put a side bet down. I truthfully think the 49ers probably win by 10 plus, and I think they run away with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna take the money line just cause. But I don't know. I think they have to run away with it.
Fuck no. Give me the Eagles money line.
I
That's great.
I like
respect
it.
it. I
I
mean,
respect it, man.
that's probably the most
Hey,
valuable.
he's ahead of he's ahead of all of us in picks. So
Time for the real games, though. Sunday night, Chiefs Packers. Okay, I was saying so the Packers stretched this after the Steelers loss. I said that they have the Chargers, the Lions, and the Chiefs. I said if they can win one out of those three, then we still have the slightest bit of hope because the rest of their schedule is Giants, Bucks, Panthers, Vikings, Bears. I mean, they have a cake schedule for the end of the year. So I said if they could win one of those three, we're in business. They won two, going into their third now. Packers are looking really well rounded, starting to get all the receivers in check. I mean, they're looking like a good team. They're finally looking like the Packers, how they did at the beginning of the year. I mean, that Lions game they went out and put up like 21 points or 27 points in the first quarter. And they've been like one of the worst first half teams in the NFL. So, and the Chiefs are one of the worst second half teams in the NFL. So, I mean, just think about it. Packers
changed last week, boy.
So did the Packers. We changed the first half last week. So, I think it's going to be a really good game. The Chiefs are favored -6. It's at Lambeau. It's going to be fucking electric. I might even end up going. Don't know yet. We'll see what the ticket price are looking. It's going to be electric.
Patty's there, so they'll be high.
Jordan Love is there, baby. It's always high. I love the Packers, though. Of course, I got to ride with the Packers. I don't know if the Packers win this game. They'd probably lose this game.
Are you just riding to cover, or are you riding the
I'm
money
riding to
line?
cover. I'm riding to cover. I think they
Okay.
covered the +6. I'm too much of a pussy to ride my team for the money line, but I think they cover this game. I think it's going to be closer than what you think it's going to be. The Chiefs look like they're back after they've had a rough stretch. The Packers look like they're back after their rough stretch. So I think it's going to be an all-around good team. Depends really. I think the factor of this game is really depend on if Kelsey gets involved or not. And for the Packers, I think it's if Aaron Jones gets involved or not, because he's still questionable. Kelsey's just been looking kind of off. So whoever shows out, I think really, really pay attention to Kelsey and Aaron Jones those games. Whoever's really having a game is probably going to win the game.
I'm going to cover. I love this game. I love the spread. I'm not hating on them, but I just think we found our stride.
You're a fucking hater.
We look really balanced. Feed number 10, feed Pacheco, and now you got another option behind Kelsey with Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice came out absolutely balled out. It is exactly what we've been looking for, and it just took some time, but we're there. They unleashed him. If you guys didn't notice, MVS wasn't on the field hardly at all.
Thank God.
Which is a plus. Let's go, man. It was awesome. I'm still shook at where I was sitting there and how close I was to the guys, and man, it was so fun to be there. Really cool, really, really cool, and I'm fucking stoked for this game. I really like the line. I think is it down to 6?
That's what I got.
Yeah, it's down to 6. That's a tutty. We win by a tutty all day. Let's go. I'm hyped.
Fuck up, you fucking
I'm
pussy.
hyped. Fire
We
me
got
up, Gary
Jimmy, you
Bear.
fuckers. Oh,
They win by a tutty. My lock of the week. I love the Chiefs here.
Let's go.
They've been a little bit more
Let's
consistent
go.
offensive side of the ball. If they can fucking build the fucking second half of the game, this is not going to be fucking close. I really don't think
can,
so.
can I just put in here real quick? Gage, you're cheering for our lock loser. The last points
Hey,
in locks of the week.
it's all right.
is
It's all right.
Philly.
He's been
0-4, dog. Look at our
yeah. He's been hot. He's been hot. He rode the Jags for like fucking 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the spread is just a lot. I mean, 6.5 against the
It's
Packers.
6.
6 against the Packers, bro. Oh, I don't know. And, give me a little side bet. I bet Jordan Love gets injured.
The fuck are you talking about?
Sheesh.
Who
Well-
the fuck are you?
He's gonna get fucked up.
Scratch every fucking thing I said against the Texans. Fuck that team. CJ Stroud ass.
I gotta say, if that actually happens, bro, oh my god. He's gonna look.
Oh no.
If Jordan Love now gets injured, Cam, I am probably slitting your fucking throat.
We've been known to curse things on here because I literally said I don't think the 49ers will lose the game, and then they fucking went off to lose 3.
Yeah, 0-3. Yeah. I still love the Packers. I love my Packers. Always ride the Packers. Always love the Packers. If they're bad or good, always ride the Packers. But fuck, it's gonna be a good game. I cannot wait for that game. Chiefs. I mean, I lived in Missouri for 2.5 years, so the Chiefs have a place in my heart. I like the Chiefs. I like Patty. Love Kelsey. So, regardless, I'm happy that they won the 2 out of the 3. So regardless, this isn't a must win. I don't think for the Packers, but I think if they do end up winning this game, it'll be pretty hype. So in Lambeau, it's gonna be a tough game for Patty. Monday night though, another good game. Would be a lot better game if my man Joe Burr was playing. I feel so bad for this guy. He can't catch a break. Started the season, played through an injury, ended up getting hurt. You could tell his wrist was still bothering him. They had it all taped up. He's out, which sucks. Again, Jags are on a hot streak too. They're favored at home, -8. I love the Jags too, so I mean, I got to ride with the Jags -8. I just don't think that the Bengals offense. Can we just say though, Jamar Chase catching 2 balls that are tipped up in the air last week? I mean, just to show how good of a wide receiver he really is.
Always peeping.
I think if their offense was healthy this year, I think Jamar Chase would be on that Tyreek level of maybe not the speed, but just that wide receiver level of just eliteness that he is. I mean,
He is. They were catching their stride. I mean, they were.
It's crazy to watch him play. He'll catch any ball you throw up to him. So I think the Bengals will play it close. It depends, if they run Joe Mixon, but the Jags again, they're on a hot streak. They're feeding Calvin Ridley finally. I mean, if you watch the games, I've been on Calvin Ridley all year. He's finally been showing up the last 2 weeks. But if you watch the games, even still, he is open almost every single play. Have you noticed that last week? If you were watching the game, he's open almost every single play. And
he's good.
Lawrence,
we all knew he was good. It was they hadn't. I don't think they just started really click. Like, yeah, some of these times, these teams, it takes time for them all to get going and catch their stride. We're seeing it now. There's a lot of teams catching their stride.
What pisses me off the most is I'm like 2-8 or some shit in fantasy, doing horrible. And Bijan now and Calvin Ridley the last 2 weeks are finally catching their stride, and I'm in shambles. I mean, I'm just
he freaking beat me. He might have took me out of the playoffs because of it. I'm freaking.
But again, they had a late start to the season, but they're looking both really good now. So I'm riding the Jags -8.
I don't like the spread that much, but I'm going to go with it. Jags -8. Like I said, I think they're hitting their stride.
Doing the same thing. A little bit on the borderline high of a spread. I was for probably like I put it in anything, I probably put it down to like a -6.5 or -7. But I'm gonna take it for a -8 right now, just for the sake of the pick.
Cameron.
Curly.
I don't know. I don't really like this game too much. It's not something I would bet on. Would you guys be okay if I just took a money line?
Of course.
Money
Cameron.
line.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Cameron's new line. Money line.
Under money line.
I don't like the amount.
Why don't you do an over-under there, Cam? Do an over-under, bud.
Yeah, sure. I don't fucking like because they're either gonna score a bunch or they're not gonna fucking score that much. It's too fucking.
No Joe Burrow, bro.
Oh.
Money line's a cheap way out.
All right, yeah, you're right. Under 39.
There you go. Let's go.
I like
There you
it.
go,
I like
Cam.
our locks this week. I don't love our locks this week. I think the one that misses is Billy's, hopefully. But buys this week never really went over. Ravens, Buffalo, the Bears, Raiders, Vikings, and Giants are all on bye. Couple of great teams. I mean, Ravens and Buffalo, they're going to be healthy the week after, so keep an eye out for those teams. Vikings, more reps with Dobbs now, so it's, they might start really getting into their stride. But prop hunt.
Prop hunt.
Right, boy.
We're back. We are back.
I love this prop hunt because, like I said with the Packers game, I would bet on Aaron Jones, but again, never know if he's healthy. It's been a rough year for him. Still love his energy. Still love the guy. Still have his jersey. Will always rep Aaron Jones. But Kelsey touchdown. Again, I don't know if the Packers are going to win. I think Kelsey is so fucking due for a tutty and a good game. Been saying it. I think Kelsey touchdown this week. And Cam, I'm taking one out of your books, even though you fucking bashed me. Stroud, no interceptions this week. I think he threw 3 last week. It's got to be a bounce back week for him. I think
You can still roll with it. If that was yours, you can still roll with it.
We can do this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think as much as these players try not to look at some of their stats throughout the year, I think with Stroud, he's so special. I think, of course, he's going to be seeing some of these stats and seeing some of the records he could be setting this year as a rookie and what he can put up. So I think he's a little more careful with the ball this week. So I have him for no interceptions. I'll be betting that this week.
I watched him on the Pat McAfee show probably a few weeks ago. If you guys haven't seen the episode, you can probably go back and watch just the interview of him on there. Dude is actually very intelligent. He cares, like you just said.
Oh yeah.
He actually cares about what's going on, and he watches that film. He knows what he did wrong, and he's one of those guys. He's different, trying to correct it. I feel like I'm a Stroud fan. He's balling this year. I wasn't, but he's proved me wrong.
I really hope he does not get injured. You say Jordan Love. I hope he doesn't get injured.
Oh no! Oh man! I'm gonna go with what I said earlier. Tractor season. I'm going Henry Tutty, and then I'm gonna go
Love
Debo. Debo revenge game Tutty. Debo
Also do.
Yeah, and they've been trashing. They're going Eagles saying I think it was AJ Brown. I think he was like, go ahead and trash Debo all you want this week, Eagles fans. It's your job. And so it's kind of a little revenge game. I see Debo getting in there, so see what happens.
I guess we're both riding with each other. I've got a fucking Henry Tutty as well, and then I also have a Hurts Tutty. They take away from the running back when they get within the fucking 3-yard line, so they'd like to fucking put him in, so kind of a gimme.
I'm doing Stroud not to throw a pick. And I'm doing a Nico Collins Tutty.
Cool.
Is he back? Is he healthy now?
Yeah, from where I saw earlier. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he is. He was banged up, but I thought he's back. I thought he played.
I wasn't sure if he was all the way back.
Yeah, he's back, and he had a hell of a game against Jacksonville. He had a tutty against Jacksonville.
Billy, who did you pick?
7 receptions, 1 tutty.
What'd you say, Cut?
What was your props? You had Henry and who?
Henry and Hurt.
Okay. And then Cam, you had a say yours one more time.
Collins TD and Stroud no picks.
Either.
I mean, that pretty much wraps it up, though, boys. Any other comments? Anything else you guys want to add?
I'm glad to be back. If you are listening, kind of tune in to when we do the watch party stuff. It's going to be fun. We're going to have fun with it, so tune
I
into
agree.
that.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Gage are good buddies. We've been buddies for a long time now, and it'll be. I've met Billy and Cam, but not too close. It's been more over the podcast, so it'll be fun to be down there and fuck with them like we've been buddies for a long time. So
And watch for the clip on TikTok video of me mossing fucking Garrett, and then fucking Odell.
Billy's like 4'5", and all he likes to do is talk shit about his athletic ability.
They did a really good job with this.
Yeah, really good job.
Yeah.
But
Look at the kicks, bro. They kind of got me right though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like he has his lifts in his shoes. Which was nice of the guy who did it, but
that's crazy.
I told him that it's all right.
he needs every inch he can
Hey,
get.
if we want to get crazy, Cam's ankles are out, bro.
my ankles are out, bro.
Oh,
Dude, why the fuck did you do so hard? Oh wait, no, he rolled them up. We're good. It's fashion, bro. He rolled them up. Got the low
Fashion,
top.
you feel a little roll up.
Bro.
just not rocking any socks and just rocking fucking ankle out.
Yeah, bro. He did make me barefoot, but that's all right. That's sometimes.
All right, boys. Well, again, we'll be make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment if you want to see anything different, or comment if you want to see us add anything or talk about anything different. I think this year, again, we this is kind of our trial year of doing it with this NFL season. Next year, we're probably gonna have a few more ideas, maybe even switch more into a fantasy section next year of even leading up to fantasy of who to look out for, who to pick. So make sure even after the season's over to keep an eye on our podcast.
Yeah, we got basketball, we got UFC, we got it all. We got it all.
Basketball, cricket,
Cricket.
horse races.
Yeah, me and Billy hit a little bet yesterday on some international cricket. I don't know where it was at, but we saw it on live bets, so we just went ahead and took it.
Shout out to the fucking gambling addict boys.
Shout out to the Goonies.
Yeah, I bet on volleyball today. Some German volleyball.
Lost that bet.
Lost that. Yeah, because I didn't know they play best of 5. I didn't know what the fuck I was betting on. I don't know how they play, but I guess they play best of 5. So first one to win 3 sets. First one to 25 in a set. So first one to win 3 sets wins. I took the under on the points because like, damn, 190, crazy. Nah, yeah, way over, which is just ridiculous.
Oh,
Under
that's
Cam.
hilarious. Under
Yeah.
Cam.
Cam underpants.
All right, boys. Good luck this week. Look forward to our watch party, but yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.